ground is not froze. It's froze over where you plowed the road and so on and so forth. But it's not froze any other place where the snow cover is there. And I know that for a fact. So you're disturbing the water right there. When you're going to go for your bulk sampling, that's not froze. The ground is not froze.
Well, I think the ground where the roads are.
Well, like Moore Park Road, it would be froze. Highway 77, it would be froze. But in the woods and in the fields.
Well, if you've been on our logging roads, on the logging roads on the property.
But are you gonna bulk sample right in the middle of the road? Because that's where it's froze. When you get off that road, it's not frozen anymore.
We have been plowing forest roads since late December, so those roads are frozen in quite well.
That's why you were a little nervous, I think, because where you put the matting and all the rocks, so it'll look good there, right off of Moore Park Road. I'm not sure what you call that stuff, but that black stuff and all the little
That's
rocks.
a stone that we're buying from a local gravel yard.
That's what now?
That's gravel, commercial stone.
Oh.
So we're buying that, and that's the base.
And you're putting those swamp mats on there, I don't know.
We're putting road fabric.
Yes.
And then we're putting rock on top of it. That's part of our plan for the bulk sampling for the staging area. So
And so it goes all the way to your spot where you're going to bulk sample, correct?
No, it's just in the storage area. And the reason we put down the fabric material and the stone is to, one, we don't want to contaminate the sample that we take with soil. We don't want to carry dirt away.
Okay.
And also, it gives you a separation medium between the two. So that woven fabric's pretty durable. It's hard to punch a hole through it.
Sure.
You can cut it, but you can't punch a hole through it.
So that's where you're going to put your waste?
No. We're going to bring the bulk samples off the mountain.
And put them there?
With off-highway trucks. And then we'll stage highway trucks to load from that point.
From that spot?
Yes, ma'am.
But you still never answered the question.
But that's
You are not, you said you're plowing the roads.
Yes, we are.
They are froze.
That's correct.
The bulk sampling site is not froze.
It's been plowed as well. The area where we're
When
picking up.
you have to penetrate the frost layer to remove your rock. I don't know any other way to do it, because as you scoop that frozen material up, what's underneath it? Unfrozen material.
In 1950, U.S. Steel went out and they disturbed the area. They dug trenches, they blew up the rock, they left it in place. They took 100 tons. We're going to go in and pick up the stuff they left behind. The estimates are about 2,000 tons left in these pits.
But then
it's all cobbles. It's all cobbles.
that.
So I'm not getting into the ground. I'm picking up the rock that is in the pit. So it's a broken.
The rock is in the pit.
And it's
but what
broken.
also is in the pit, sir? There's water and soil and everything else in that pit also.
And they shot up a depth of rock, and we're taking off rock and we're pulling it out of there. So in essence, we're taking the snow off, we're picking up rock, we're leaving what's left behind. So the disturbance
you should clarify it, because it is not a frozen condition.
these are frozen conditions that we're working in. The roads are in
Your
fantastic
road
shape.
is, but your sample site is not a frozen.
And we're still less than an acre of disturbance.